Epoxy resin. It's not just a fancy glue, folks, it's a two-part liquid system. You got your resin and your hardener. Mix them together, and magic happens. It's used for a ton of crafts. Coasters, jewelry, and yep, even tables. Today we're talking tables. Big, beautiful, sturdy tables. The kind that make your neighbors jealous. Epoxy resin gives them a glass-like finish. It can even hold in cool stuff like wood or photos. Intrigued? You should be. Let's get started, shall we? Now, before we get our hands dirty, let's talk supplies. You wouldn't start a woodworking project without your trusty saw, would you? First off, you need the epoxy resin itself. I recommend a good quality one for a crystal clear finish. Next up, you'll need a hardener. Remember, this is what makes the magic happen. Don't forget mixing cups and stir sticks. You want the perfect consistency, and that takes proper mixing. And for safety, gloves and a respirator are non-negotiable. We're not messing around here. You'll also need your chosen mold for the tabletop. Alright, let's talk workspace. You want a well-ventilated area. Epoxy fumes are no joke, folks. A level surface is key. We don't want any uneven pores. Lay down a drop cloth or plastic sheeting. Trust me, epoxy is messy. Once you're set up, clean your mold thoroughly. Any dust or debris will ruin your smooth finish. Section 4. Mixing and pouring. Now for the fun part, mixing and pouring. This step requires precision. Follow the instructions on your resin and hardener like they're the gospel. Pour slowly and evenly into your mold. Avoid creating bubbles. If you get any, a heat gun will take care of those pesky things. Now you can get creative. Add your colors, glitters, or whatever you fancy. Section 5. Curing and finishing. Patience, my friend. Epoxy needs time to cure. This usually takes a few days. Keep it in a dust-free environment. Once it's fully cured, you can sand and polish for a glass-like finish. Remember, the key to a successful epoxy project is preparation and patience. Take your time, follow the instructions, and don't be afraid to experiment. And hey, if you want to see some real epoxy masterpieces, head over to Queballs, Whatnots, Curosities, and Handmades. For more tips and to join a community of fellow resin enthusiasts, check out the Facebook group Create, Show, Sell, Discuss. Now go forth and create, you got this.